Chattanooga Police Department laid to rest one of their own today. Sergeant James Michael Russ suddenly passed away almost a week ago. It was a medical emergency on the job. Dallas Payton shares his story. Dallas.
Greg, Sergeant Russ' funeral was held at Silverdale Baptist Church this afternoon. Following the service, Russ was taken to the National Cemetery where his body will rest.
He did present himself as a humble and honorable man, one that seemingly had a good relationship with his Savior and very much in love with his wife.
For the past 16 years, Sergeant James Michael Russ served as a member of the Chattanooga Police Department. He most recently served as a court liaison office supervisor. Chattanooga Police Sergeant Robert Bell spoke at the funeral and says Russ was a very meticulous person.
He was a policy man. Some of the first words out of his mouth would always be "policy says," and a former executive staff member commented on that last night. They appreciated that about him when he was in grants, that they could always rely on him. And that's what I enjoyed about him on H&T. He was somebody that could be relied on.
Russ also served for 20 years in the United States Navy. Bell served in the Army and says the two used to give each other a hard time.
Anytime it was close to anything military related, say Veterans Day, I would congratulate everyone on the team, that was in the military, and I would say, "Oh yeah, you too, Mike, even the Navy." And he would fire back at me and say, "Hey, at least I did my time, 20 years, and got a full retirement," because he knew I only did 13 years active duty and walked out honorably.
Bell says Russ would rub it in his face all the time that he was getting a full check in benefits. Silverdale Baptist Church lead pastor Tony Willizer says from what he learned from Russ's wife and officers he's worked with, he's someone you will never forget.
It's been said that a lot of people walk in and out of your life, but there are a few special people that leave an imprint of your heart. And I know that many of you here today could say that, Mike Russ has left an imprint in your life and in your heart.
The pastor also expressed that Russ will be missed by all and always remembered for his dedication to the Navy and the Chattanooga Police Department. Greg.